together. As of now, already we will have the habit of writing down the characters and then the possibilities of their relationship. So you have Peter, Ravi, sum and difference. Now, for this kind of question, the strategy to choose, really, you look at it, it appears in the ratio chapter in the book, but actually presented is fraction. That means you can use more than one way to solve the problem. In fact, the best way to solve this question is actually model drawing, because you can see it visually very clearly. So right at the start is given to you at least a clue that two of them together is $1,000. Now, the next sentence is the tricky part. It tells you that Peter's savings is more than Ravi's savings, but it's not the whole of the money. If it's without the fraction, it's very straightforward, easy. But it's made difficult because of a fraction appear. If you ignore the fraction, it will just read like this. A part of Peter's money is more than a part of Ravi's money. So if you ignore the fraction first and you just draw the part out, okay? So let's say I have Peter. Peter is a part. I just draw one part. This one part of Peter's money, it is more than the one part for Ravi. So let's say I draw one part of Ravi, here is shorter by this bit, 106. Okay, that's it and drawn. You want to recognize that this is what one part is. Is 1/4 of Peter. So this is 1/4 of Peter's money. This one for Ravi is 1/5, but this 1/5 is 1/5 of Ravi. Meaning, one part of Ravi's money. So the denominator is Ravi's whole. Okay? So for Peter, the numerator is one part. The denominator means is all of his money is 4 parts. So if you think about it this way, I draw out, okay? This is 1/4, right? I draw another 1/4 of of Peter, sorry. This is another 1/4 of Peter. It's of Peter, it's not of anybody else but Peter. Just Peter. This is 1/4 of Peter, 1/4 of Peter, another 1/4 of Peter, and another 1/4 of Peter. So 4 quarters of Peter. Okay, Peter has 1 unit, 2 unit, 3 unit, 4 unit. So altogether that is Peter's whole. Okay? Now, with that, I can actually cut up a part. For every quarter of Peter's money, there is a part that is 106. Okay? So for every 1/4 of Peter, there's actually a tiny bit that is 106. Now, go to Ravi now. Ravi is 1/5 of his money. So this what you see here now, this yellow piece is one piece of Ravi's money. So it should be altogether 5 of such units, which is like here, 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 and then one more. I purposely have some gaps there. Can you see why? Yeah. So, but you see how Ravi has one more piece because it's fifths. Okay? So you can see that this is one mini unit, one smaller unit, and these unit sizes are all the same. And then we know the sum altogether 1000, that's right. Okay, looking at this, do you think can solve already? Yeah. It's really like, the most important part is, you got to understand what the question is saying. Then you see how powerful the model is? It immediately shows you how to represent it. But the challenge is, how do I know what to draw? You see, a lot of times we are stuck because we don't know how to draw the model, then cannot solve already. Okay? So the key is to really work with a part by itself first. So I have a part of Peter and a part of Ryan. Then I draw the remaining portions. So altogether I can solve already. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 9 units is actually 1000 minus. Yes. Alright, Ravi, sorry. Minus, I'll use a bracket. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Can you see where this is going? Now, so the challenging part of this being a level 3 question is about really whether you can understand what is going on. But once you are able to understand, this is achievable. Right? Now, then why is such a question placed in ratio? Because ultimately, we keep talking about it. Ratio is showing the comparison between different quantities. Ratio is a way of presenting the relationship of quantities. So it is a strategy that I can use to solve problems. So I'm going to give you a list of fractions problems later. It comes from the topic of fraction. But we are going to try to solve it using ratio. Okay? And then you realize that in the exam time, there are more than one option, one way to solve a problem. If you can't solve it in one way, then you keep thinking, I didn't do it in fraction, I'm stuck. Then try to dig your brain and look for another skill you learn from another chapter. Maybe you can solve it still. Okay? I mean, honestly, that's the fun thing about PSLE. That's the enjoyment about PSLE exam. Why? Because in a PSLE exam, all the questions come from everywhere. It's not specified which topic. Actually, of course, yes, code number is code number, but what it means is that I can explore different strategies to solve a problem. Maybe I'm not using a strategy from fractions, I'm using a strategy from ratio. Entirely possible. The rest can solve already, right? So ultimately, you solve already, you find that one unit. From that one unit, then you go on to how much more Peter than Ravi. Find Peter, find Ravi, then you minus. Right? Okay, that's it for this question. The rest no need to do.